Harold Farquaad. In the building. In the building. Doing the dumb thing. Doing the dumb thing. Doing the dumb thing. Oh, so cool, dude. So cool, dude. Like, get that hair out of your eyes, bro. Get it out of your eyes. Grown man, by the way. What's poppin', Jimbos? Just hide like 90% of it. Forgot to turn this off. Might not be helping. Let's see. Okay, it's driving me crazy. That's driving me crazy. Goodness gracious. Wasn't in my eye. Be alright. Alright, ready? This is not happening. Eh. Hide this big 5 head forehead I got. Goes all the way back to 2006. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I used to want to really, really look kind of like that because of the hair. You know, like a more handsome face. Not a who would that be? Clint Eastwood type face, but more of like a Andy Six face where it's all smooth and feminine. But on me, it's just weird. That looks like normal-ish. But in order to be comfortable, I have to go all El Farquaad on there. And go back to the Once Upon a Time. Wherever Shrek lives, Far, far away. The kingdom of far, far away. And then you got El Farquaad. Hair is long. Who is it? Hold up. Let me move the thing. Beanzo. What's good? It's the GOAT. It's the man himself. The man of the hour. It is super long, bro. Super long. Long enough I could chew on it. Nah, it was better emo style. I agree. But this way, because this is unnatural. Oh, this way. Stupid hair in the back. J Hook, my guy. What up, Holmes? What's good, J Hook? My guy, Goose. What's poppin'? What's poppin', Jimbos? Anybody know what that's from? It's not a movie. If you tell me what that's from, then we got more in common than you think. What's poppin', Jimbos? I don't know the originality of that. I just know of where it came from for me. Beanzo said, J Hook, Goose, what's good? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What is up? Other than the ceiling and prices, and it's definitely prices. Dude, prices are way up. So I found out that since I'm trying to get my insurance, that insurance is way more expensive now all over Ohio, and it's not just a me thing. I don't mind that it's more expensive. I expect prices to go up. I thought it was a me thing. I thought I was a high-risk driver, and I thought insurance was high for me because I have that stupid charge. But it turns out, nope, that's just an Ohio thing. Welcome to it. Goose says, or J Hook says, yo, yo. Goozy says, J Hook, Beanzo, what's up? What's cracking? What's pop-a-lopping? I'm looking for my hat, and I can't find it. I don't have that option. What's pop-a-lopping? I don't have that option. So, Beanzo, we were talking about the guy who dresses like a clown and goes live. I was watching his live. I was one of them people. I was watching his live, and this man lives down by the side of the highway. And everybody that was telling him to get a job, he's like, I got a job. I stand on the corner for money. He even showed the sign. I was like, ain't no way, bro. I don't know how he has electricity in there, but for sure, dude's homeless, and he is a big-time streamer. Crazy, my guy. He was... All these kids watch this, too. All these kids watch this. He was pulling out all these used, nasty adult toys and like doing stuff with them, bro. He was like putting it in his nose. He deep throated one. I swear. And I'm like, what am I watching right now? Like, I had to find out, like, if he stops, if there's a stop to him, or if he's like that dedicated. And bro, I don't know. That's something. I guess. He does it all the time. Big time streamer. Beanzo says, good to see y'all. Goose says, are you eating, Seth? I hope you're doing okay, buddy. I'm eating chili flavored ramen right now, man. It's pretty good. They got it at the Dollar Tree now. They only had chicken and beef, and finally they got this. They charge $1.50 now, though, instead of $1.25. J-Hook, those types of lives are hard to shut off in the first 10 seconds. Dude, it's like, why is this allowed? You just find yourself baffled. You're like, what the fuck? What? You expect them to pull out a whole pipe, a whole system, and break it down and show you how. Man, there are some weird people on there. There was this, she was cute too. There was this cute freaking girl that popped on, and all she was doing was going, ew, ew. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. It must be nice. I'm just going to sit here all night, and just, ooh, ooh. For everyone who subscribes, I'll, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Come on, YouTube. Fucking ooh, ooh. The fire stream's back. Yo, what's good? J Hook. Rosie's looking better today, Seth. Bro, it's looking something, man. I can go this way or that way. And that's 'cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. All emo and stuff. I need to put my hat on though because it's bothering me. And I don't want to pull it to the side. Like, I have 5 foreheads. 5! It's not okay. I need a haircut is what I need, bro. Because I kind of grew up wanting to have this hair. But I wanted my face to look like 86, like that smooth, nice face. Instead, I got Clint Eastwood. I got a very handsome, manly face, but it's manly. And like, so the emo stuff with it just don't work. I am El Farquaad from Shrek right now, bro. Pizza says, it's too much for me. Yikes. Firestream says, crazy. Means the Hollywood sign is dope. Hey, appreciate it. Is it backwards or is it good to you? Because it's backwards to me. J Hook, there's ice cream, man. Who says random stuff with his head in a toilet? Well, with his head in a toilet seat with chocolate smeared on it. Tons of people. Same with Uwu Woman and dude, they come up for me too. Same vibe. Bro, Beanzo told me about the Toilet Man one. I have not seen that one, but this is what we've come to. I mean, entertainment at its core is the jester at its core. But it's also like the Joker. The Joker, the ultimate deceiver, manipulator. Why is he always portrayed a bad guy? But he's really powerful. He's in the kingdom. He's portrayed a bad guy, though. Am I wrong? So music is entertainment, is a joke. Dude, I have seen that weird chick that ooh, she is repulsive. And her boyfriend is like, he looks like me, but he wears eyeshadow. He's older. And it's like, them two don't go together. And Lynn said, what's up? What's up, Lynn? J-Hug, you always get 50% of what you want. You pray for it. When you pray for it. You always get 50% of what you want when you pray for it. It's a comedy show. Sometimes it's a big man thing. I don't know. I've been asking for $1 million for a while, and I have not gotten 500,000, dude. So I've got like $5. So for me, it's 0.050. Goose, Lynn, it's good to see you. I hope you are feeling well, friend. Lynn says, hey, Goose, I'm feeling very sad right now. Jeez. Well, I'm sorry. Hopefully your spirits are lifted. It is that time of year that things are supposed to be going okay, but I understand it is stressful. Looking at them prices. Man, I went Christmas shopping today, and first of all, I'm out of money. That really, really, really sucks. But, man, things are expensive. Like, I was at the Goodwill. I haven't been to the Goodwill in forever. Just looking, just browsing to see, because it was one of my brother's ideas. And I was like, I don't know about all that, but we'll see. And sometimes you can find some good stuff, whatever. And, man, the prices there, they wanted more for paint than it literally was at the Dollar Tree. Used. And I'm like, all right. Prices is everywhere, jacked. You're a solid dude, Goose. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I try. I got a sweet video coming out tonight. So you guys be ready for that. It's going to be a full-blown weird video. You're going to watch it and the whole time not know what's going to happen next. I promise you that. Because it's like the whole time. It's pretty surprising. It's pretty good. I made it surprising, and so I think it's good. But my opinion of good doesn't matter. My opinion of surprising, however, you'd be surprised. It's pretty cool. The whole little short film. I'm going to leave. What? Oh, wait. I'm going to leave you on, but going to hang out upstairs for a few. Good seeing you, brother. Good seeing you too, man. You know you can get a hold of me anytime. I was just thinking about you today. I really was. I was like, man, I don't want to hit you up and think that I want something. It's not something I want to do. I'd rather hit you up and be like, yo, what's good? What's poppin'? But it is hard, you know. Goose. Lynn, Ellen, gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. You are great, and many around here support you. You know this. Lynn's a day one. It's because my friend who ditched me last week. Oh, this is Lynn. It's because my friend who ditched me last week getting grounded by being rude to others. He got ungrounded today, but ditched me again just to go see soon to be. Oops, just go see some people he tells me he doesn't even like. Sounds like you like this person. Oh, thanks, Goose. Much love, Lynn says. J-Hook, oh, that's a good point. I really appreciate the thought of it like that. It means a lot to me. Hey, man, what you've done for me, I can never repay. I want to, and that's the only time I want to hit you up is when I can. And that's what's hard. It's like, bro, I am can't, and I'm having even more. Like, this is hard. So I want to be more of a benefit than what the hell is that called? A benefit more than a leech. You know what I mean? I saw that. Double Z just stepped into the building. Bro, your icon is sick. Like your profile picture, it is. I recognized it as soon as I look. I'm blind. And I saw that and I was like, yep, Double Z just popped in. It's pretty cool. Goodwill is premium prices as far as the thrift stores go. You ain't lying. They sell stuff online too, so their prices up higher since they focus on profits more than the thrift. Yeah. Goodwill's always been like that, but yeah, the paint was wild. I was like, I just bought this paint. I literally just bought this paint. I have it sitting over here. I paid $1.25 for this. It's washable too. And they wanted $2 something for theirs. Now see, there was a really cool thing that I could have got my nephew. It was like a marble set. You build a track for it and everything. It was a big box. It was only $10. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. 500 pieces. Excuse me. Don't talk with your mouth full. 500 pieces. And the lid was taped shut. And it felt kind of light. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, it's not worth $10 to find out that 400 pieces are missing, you know? I wasn't going to do that. If it was all there, though, it would have been a good deal. I found things like that before. Me and my mom, oh, man, it was the best thing in the world was to go thrift shopping. It really was. Because you just going shit shopping. You're going to get shit just for fun. It doesn't mean anything. It's just fun. And it was, man. You got the smallest little thing, though, because it would be broke. But at least we got it. Goose says, pray. ZZ, good to see you, bro. Double Z. My oldest kid designed that for me. I wanted something that was a noticeable brand type icon. Nailed it. Nailed it, bro. It's sick. I like it a lot. I really do. Also, I found out what Arthur's sister's name is, and I just have to apologize. It's DW. It makes sense that I thought it was double ZW because he says DW, and it's just weird. And there are a bunch of different names conspiracizing what her name actually is. Some of them say it's Dora. Some of them say it's disaster warning. I kid you not, DW, disaster warning. I was looking at the toys today. They didn't have a name on it. Arthur's sister's name is to be determined. It's pretty wild. It's pretty cool. Double Z says Goose. Lynn says Double Z. Everybody's saying what up. Lynn J Hook. Goose. Hey Lynn Ellen. I hope things get better with you. I don't understand the whole situation, but just remember, you always come first. Exactly. I'm going to let this get cold talking and not eating. I don't know what I expected from the chili flavor, but it's good. The chili flavor is good, bro. Release the List just popped in the building. Do alone. What? Yeah, I don't know on that one. You good over there? Beanzo says, yes, I agree with Goose. Lynn, thanks, Beans. Love you, bro. Hugs. Beanzo, hey, we released the list? Hollywood. Wait, is that Hollywood backwards? Hold on. Let me go up. Hollywood. It is. Can you see it backwards? I can flip it if it's backwards. I asked if it was backwards. Nobody said it was. It is? Hold up. Check this out. Let's go. That's backwards in real life now, but it's right on screen. Crazy. I like that. That's funny. Shit's backwards. It's backwards in Hollywood. Y'all going crazy. Hold up. Beanzo says, what's up? Release the list. Beanzo says, we love you, Lim. All of us. Release says, what's up, El Guapo? It's better. Right as rain. Booze. Good to see you. Release the list. Man, check out Suno AI again. It's been a while, and their newest I was just talking about this video that I'm about to release. It's going to be tonight. I'm not done with it. I was going to release it and then get on live, but I'm not done with it, and I didn't want the day to get away from me. So I'm working on a video currently that surprises you the whole time. It's funny you bring up AI, because a big portion of the video is AI, and it is freaking wild, man. Wild. I mean, like, I don't know, y'all. It's scary. AI is terrifying. Terrifying. Terrifying how good it is. Terrifying. And I'm talking like the free version. You don't even have to pay for this. It's free. I can get lost in AI and creating AI like a video game, but it's infinite. And that's scary. That's like, yo. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Love it for the world. Can't wait to see what it does. Could be like microwaves, the best invention ever. But it's just scary. If anything, it'll be an end of the world. That man. If you could make an AI game that you could make anything with and involve the real world, you could farm humans just like Wall-E. Like if you had food delivered to you when you just press a button, but in a virtual world, so you never had to move. Crazy. Crazy. Everybody is saying what's up to everybody. It is awesome. The love in here is just ridiculous. Super tempting to try to capitalize on the AI music trend. Yeah! Yeah! Just the videos, though. Like, I don't know how the sound is actually done, like how they make songs. I haven't even tried because I don't I don't want to. What have I worked all my life to do that for? That would just be like I was slapping myself in the face. I have one time asked it to make lyrics, and it's not for me. It was for a song that I thought would be interesting, God versus the Devil, in the form of Eminem versus Joyner Lucas. And it did it. And it was phenomenal. It was cool. But it was like, yeah, those definitely ain't my lyrics. And but the pictures and the video content, man, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild. Oh, and Beanzo tells me about Grok. I never even heard of Grok, but I'm looking into Grok because it has less boundaries. Like you can make gore and scary content on there versus like the other one. I go to Twitter. I am permanently suspended on Twitter forever. And if I try to create an account, it'll flag it and it'll know is what it's what it told me. And all kinds of stuff. And I haven't been on Twitter since like 2020. Except for to like browse. I don't know why I would have gotten banned on there. I don't know what to be on. I don't even know who to contact. I don't really care. I don't fucking use it. It's just I find it very irritating. Like, if they're messing with that, what else are they messing with, Because I get notifications all the time. You're being hacked. You're being hacked. And I'm like, well, oh well. What am I going to do about it? Tell somebody? Build a bridge and get over it? Goose says, yes, Lynn, always appreciated. Beanzo says, do it, double. I agree. For the video content, bro, it really could, though. It's funny. Wait till you see my video. It's funny that we're talking about this. Beanzo, all of us are pretty amazing together as community Goose. Goose says, fuck them AI videos. I just block and unsub all of them. Well, there's a few I listen to. I ain't even gonna lie. The musicians, the AI musicians, there's a few I listen to hear how good they are. And man, they're pretty good. They're not like human. However, I've scrolled a few shorts where it has the AI voice of like Siri, and Siri is starting to talk more human. I've heard ones with accents at this point, and I'm like, that's weird. Like there was one that was like, these are the top 10 things you can try. But don't try this when your girl is around, and then literally like a girl will come, what are you doing, babe? Nothing, babe. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Like it was like legit the AI voices, and I've seen that quite a bit. That's crazy. Seth deserves Seth deserves love too. I appreciate it. That was Suno even has a DAW style interface now. They call it GAW. So you can adjust every minor element to it. Is pseudo AI, what is that? Windows, Apple? Does it matter? Can you log into it? Is it free? I know of it, but I believe like that was one of the ones I couldn't get on for one reason or another. I was using VO, the first one. Goozy Goose. Yes, you guys are. Shout out to the Beanzo crew. Double Z, release the list. Beanzo. Viva la bean patch. That's how I met y'all. I met everyone here from Beanzo. Yeah. Double Z, the way I looked at it, AI is early computers capable of doing so many things, but it's just a tool. It can make something good from nothing. Skill involved to get what you want. Prompting. Yeah. Prompting and getting details and being patient. For real. My goodness, I'm so far behind. Wolf saving a child from a bear. Get fucked. Man, them ones. Okay, that's what you call brain rot. I don't know if you've ever seen the YouTuber, yikes, but he just did a video on this. It literally, this video, it was a good video too. It's all positive, supposed to be happy. That, bro, it made me very, very, very depressed. Very depressed. Because Yikes had this competition, all right? Yikes is this YouTuber who's pretty big, and he had a channel that had like 10,000 subscribers on it or something like that, and he was like, I'm going to give 5 of my subscribers access to it. And then he chose them out of like 100 or whatever, and he got 5 of them together, and he was like, okay, whoever can make this channel have the most views and do the best, perform the best, can keep it. And every single one of them made brain rot material. And it was kind of motivational because none of them did actually good. They did like something like what my video would do, like 10 views for real. And then there was this girl, and she's a young girl too. She's in school, and she was making brain rot content, but she put her face as a green screen kid. She got 20,000 views on one video, and that was the best that channel did. So at the end of it, he just ended up giving all 5 of the people like permanent access to the channel, and it's pretty much a dead channel at this point because it's brain rot. And I went on there and I was looking. This is after the fact, but that's just depressing. It's depressing that people are that adamant about chasing fame that they'll just put what the fuck ever on the internet, and they don't have no passion. They don't have nothing they're building. They don't have no personality that they're presenting. They're just throwing shit at it, and it's mind-boggling. And the one kid on the channel, he made a whole video where he was like seriously crying, and he was like, I really tried. I'm sorry I didn't win this contest. And it looked like he had real tears in his eye. He was like legit little kid. And at the end of the video, he goes, unless he makes a part 2. All right, guys, subscribe. Wait, what? Did this dude just seriously juke me in my emotions? Oh my god, guys, we didn't make 1 million subscribers. I'm sorry, but next time we'll get it. Oh my god. Crazy, right? I am going to miss a lot of those because I want to take a couple bites. I shouldn't be eating as much as I am, honestly. I had 2 packs earlier. This will be 4 packs of ramen today. That's a lot. Hold up. AI, the grown-up Furby. Double Z Goose, there's a metric ton of slop out there, but there's actually good uses for it beyond the slop. Oh yeah, dude. It could figure out things that we as humans couldn't forever. We just couldn't figure it out, and it can. I agree. It's as good as it is bad. That's what I said. It'll be like the microwave, the best thing to come out, but it is also terrifying because the technology that made the microwave almost ended the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's Both. It's a double-edged sword. Shout out Beanzo's crew. Steady is a solid rock for Beanzo's crew. Is Steady in here? You just mentioning it? Beanzo says, yeah, I love Steady. Suno has free, but it is older version for free. They have Android and Apple apps and a web interface. I might still try it though, because I mean, I like playing with it, bro. It's fun. It's fun. There, how many likes we got? 7 likes. If this gets 10 likes, I'll tell you something very personal that I don't want to tell you. That's why I'm holding it back right now. So we'll see if it does. Sorry, I was away from the keyboard. It's all good. And you don't get GAW on a free tier for free. You don't commercial rights monetize, but $10 a month, you get the full rights monetized. Share what now? How can they stop that if it's... How can they stop that? So AI is copyright? No way. What if it's your picture? It can't be copyright. Release the list. Data mining at its finest. Beanzo, I'm happy and fully for support you and Steady. Release says, Jelly Beanzo. Yeah, right. I was watching Seth one night and fucking night. It took my guy like 2 hours. Shit. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, man. Release the list dying. We dying. It's funny. I couldn't leave until the slice was done. Double Z, yeah. If you're gonna eat 4 packs of ramen regularly, you should consider the low sodium. I mean, that is what the chili ones are. If it really would get you, otherwise it's not that bad. I think. Let me see the packaging. Normally I don't. Alright, yesterday I probably had a lot too. But I mix it with stuff. Like I put an egg in it the other day. I'm not just having ramen. I've had some decent groceries recently. I just wanted to eat ramen tonight. I got sugar. I've been eating some freaking sugar. Not any like sugar products. Actual sugar. And that's a new one for me. Yeah. No added MSG. The sodium, 610 grams, which is 20%. Right. Yeah. All right. Well, it's hard. It's hard. I want to read these comments. I want to read them out loud, and I want to eat. He's from Slow, Ohio. Hey guys, meet a kid from Ohio. If you make something with it and make a ton of money, they can come after you and take profits from you. It's not copyright. It's TOS agreement usage permission. What? So if I took my picture and made a music video, it would be all me and what I prompted. It would be their money down the road. This is important. I need to know. Nothing in life is free. Yeah, right. Even the air we breathe. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. If only they would make getting a job easier for one OVI person. I don't know how my phone's dying, but I gotta plug it in. Oh man. I unplugged this. Is he gonna unplug that? Yeah. I don't know if I trust that. Scared me. Hey, there we go. Where is my hat at this point? Nothing in life is free. They can assign full rights to the user of the created content, or they can give only limited rights. Whether they catch you, that's a roll of dice. I mean, Ned. Yeah, that's a good point. Assign full rights to the user, or they can give limited rights. So if you use it for free down the road, you get smacked. And if you buy into it, supposedly, they won't come after you. The theme song is anti-AI. Yeah. Dude, I don't even know. At a certain point, there's going to be almost no reason for security cameras because nothing will be believable. But that's far down the line. But I mean, look, everybody has a phone in their hand, and technology, as soon as it comes through, can now be placed in the hand of anyone. It's not like you had to go out, buy it, learn how to build it, and put it together. That's one of the things that when I did music was one of the reasons I did music. It was because it was all in a laptop. I didn't have to have a guitar, an amp, a mixer, a microphone, chords, all of that cost money and time to get and knowledge of how to put it together. No, it was all there in a package deal, ready to go. GarageBand, you played every instrument on a piano. So it's just, yeah, like that supposable app that's AI. It says you can create any app that you want. Just design it by telling it what you want it to be, and it would become it. That seems unfathomable. I kind of want to try it. I don't know what app I want to create, but it sounds so cool. And of course, it's going to be monetized content. The aliens are monetizing that shit. At least the Liz. Oh, you said that already. Double Z, no, not pictures. But if you use Suno on the free tier on a track, they would claim a portion of the money made from it. Now that's fair. As long as it ain't no 60-40, no. It's still fair. But if you are one paid tier, they give the user full rights to everything the user creates with no restrictions. Interesting. Yeah, the theme song was amazing. J Hook, the mastermind. Exactly. J Hook is above AI. AI is artificial intelligence. And he's the opposite. So it's IA, which is insane architect. I want to learn how to do acronyms in a rap like Harry Mack can. That he respells acronyms fluently too, man. He'll just do it on the spot. Anything you got, he'll respell it, and he'll do it incredibly. No cap. C for creativity, A for anxiety. P for whatever you want it to be. What does that mean? I guess it means priorities. Hey, no, okay, that was fire. CAP, cap. Lynn, to everyone, just for your information, on the 20th, I'm going to a buffet in Illinois called Grand Buffet. Aw. I know y'all live far away, but you're still welcome to come. Lynn, that's really nice. I don't think I'm going to be making it anywhere, though. But it is really nice of you. Double Z, J-Hook, is actual intelligence. That's a great one. That's a great one. I feel like I was thinking of that and couldn't put it together, so I just hurry up and went with the next one, Insane Architect. Double Z would beat me in a rap battle. I never did get to do any rap battles yet. Everybody's afraid to go against me. No, I just can't find out where to go. You ain't got to pay money, first of all. They were like $20 at the door. I'm like, dude, I don't even know who you are. Or what this could potentially do for me, because anymore everything's online. It's not about what you do in person. I just don't know. I don't even want to talk about music, honestly. I want to do videos, and music can just take a back seat for now. The world is in a chaotic race, and I don't know if I can keep up with it. It is hard. I got a notification again. Bro, I have all these girls literally do that thing on Facebook dating where it's like they'd like to match with you, and I send a message through because we matched, and no answer back ever. I don't like trying this either. I just don't like the whole world on anymore. I should be the Grinch and live on Mount Crumpet. Double Z says, no way, man. I can't freestyle with a shit. It takes me a long time to engineer lines. I'd have to pre-write everything. Hey, that was pretty quick, though. Quick to think of that. Actual intelligence. Lynn, my whole life, I've never said artificial correctly. I don't make sh sound. I always said it like artificial. 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 This kind of sounds like fart. Like the word fart. Artificial. You let an artificial rip. A flatulent. A gaseous maximus. Dude, I made a video that was asking a question. I was asking a question. I said, when you look up who is the #1 viewed rap artist around you, or like on YouTube, go to like YouTube and look up the most viewed rap artist and count their views by days. You get in a high category of like 1 million views per day. The day they dropped it, they got 1 million views. That's who I'm talking about. You know, who would that be? I posted this video and I got one response. I got 900 views on it and like 10 likes. And I'm like, how can you like the video and not answer the question
or view the video. Why did it get so many views? Oh no, bro. YouTube is confusing. They just want me to sit here and do ooh 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 ooh. Thanks for subscribing. Ooh 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 ooh. Where's my 500 views? What? I saw the video, but I could not reply to the short. A lot of people can't comment on my shit. Why is that? Why are they blocking that? Why is that happening? What do we do about that? Beanzo had that issue for a second with me. I couldn't comment on his stuff. Jay Hook has told me he has that issue. A Socratic question. You know, I don't know what the term Socratic means, but I can figure it out by the use in a sentence, and I believe it's like a metaphorical question, or like a yeah, I think I'm saying it right. Metaphorical question. You're right. People were too lazy to even look that up. The one dude answered, and I'm sure he was like the number one person he probably looked up, but he said Weird Al and Slick Rick, Weird Al and Slick Rick. And I thought it was an insult on another video until I saw it was that video, and I was like, oh, well, that's weird. You just watch these guys. That's all it is. It's for me, it's T-Series, and T-Series it makes sense because they are in another continent. I'm not sure which one, but it's they got lots of people, and they are the current like world record holders for subscribers too. They have like 300 million subscribers. So as soon as they drop a video, it hits 1 million because that's just like their minimum. That's probably bots. They probably have 1 million bots minimum. And so I'm essentially, if you're competing on YouTube at all, you're competing with that. So this video that I'm making, it's inspired by them, and I even put it in the comments, in the captions, that it's inspired by them. So we'll see how that goes. It's kind of brain rot. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not brain rot. It's surprising, is what it is. It's surprising all the time. It's like what, huh? Didn't see that coming. Theoretical. That's the word I was looking for. It's a theoretical question. Metaphorical, theoretical. Metaphor means to stand for something. Theoretical means to theorize about a theory. Bro, I'll give you a go-to. If you practice this, you'll be the best rapper in the world. And the reason I say that is because there is no end. There is no end to the rhymes that rhyme with this. Isotope. And I still never looked up what it actually is, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's like part of a cell of a body or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd have to look it up. And I usually do to second guess myself. But isotope. Like some soap. Icy cold. icicle. I just flow. I just flow. I suppose I just float like a boat. Nicest flow. I'm gonna blow. Kaleidoscope. Microscope. Buying votes. Like some dope. Try it, folks. Lightning bolts. I'm the goat. Hide your gold. It goes on. It's infinite because you can take every single one of those and create a whole new rhyme pattern. A whole new rhyme pattern. Because it goes through like so many beginning letters, so many prefixes. So many prefixes. My brain does that. I didn't like spelling and grammar. I didn't like words. I didn't like English in school. I did not like it. I did not. And look, here we are, a writer. Kinda. Like what? That don't even make no sense. Nope. Nope. Nothing about my life makes sense. Lynn is mind blown. Bandwagon effect. When they get to a certain size, more people want to join and be a part of that bigger thing. Not necessarily because specifically like the topic. Is rhetorical. Retardical? Rhetorical. Retardical. It's artificial. 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 Our difficult language, our difficult intelligence. Dude, I was having a heck of a time with the one rap. You kind of have to stop it because it's like what did I say? Chatting with GPT. Yeah. Chatting with GPT. Chat GPT. Chatting with GPT. Chatting with GPT. Make it look so easy because it rhymes with genie. I forget what the rhyme was, but I had to do that and I had a hard time doing that for some reason. I was like, it's in a flow pattern, and then you go to read it and you're like, chatting with GPT. Like it's just natural that you want to say it that way, not chatting with GPT. It almost sounds like a different thing, you know? And Eminem was good at that. So it was fun for me. Did you submit the song? Not yet, man. Nope, not yet. I've been sitting on it. I'm nervous. I'm for real nervous. For many, many reasons. And then I was like, well, that would be a good gift for myself to get that reaction done. And it almost feels like, I don't know. That's another hard one. That's another hard one. Just because I ran out of money today, and that's like basically a backup until I can manage to get some more. I know I'm gonna get some more, like on the fucking 20th or something like that, because I got some coming from family, but I don't know how much that's gonna be. But I know I'll be okay. But that was like a safety blanket, basically, at this point, because I told Cargo I backed out of that. I'm not doing it with Cargo. I was gonna do only me and me because it's the only input I've gotten out of anywhere. And I just haven't wanted to spend the money because it's all I got, actually, at this point. I had 50 for Christmas shopping that was left. It was like 60. And I spent that, over half of that today. So I was like, oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'll have to use it to survive or if I'll be able to use it for the contest. That's why it's hard. Double Z says, according to the internet, station has the most rhyming words. That's not counting unconventional rhymes. Lynn is dying. Mark, I love when people come on trying to act like they are so educated, making fun of someone who has pure creativity. People who create have to break people down. Socrates, Plato, Adazol. I don't know what that says. Let's read a couple of books and act like we're intelligent. Why would we do that when we have AI, man? What's good, Mark? I hope you ain't talking about Double Z. He's the smartest one in this group, bro. Double Z is a genius. I don't know how. He could tell you more than I could tell you about him. But we go back. I'd have to find my old notes to tell you more about him. Oh. Everybody, that's my brother right there, Mark. Popping in. I haven't heard from you or talked to you in a minute, dude. We were talking about this rhyme, isotope, and how it can rhyme with so many things because of the prefixes that it has on it. Like hide your gold, buy-in votes, kaleidoscope, nicest flow, icicle, so many prefixes. You can build a rhyme pattern off of all of those and just like use it or slur or do whatever. What are you up to? I'm just over here eating some ramen. Double Z. Nah, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm usually not the smartest in the room. Low-key, there's much, much smarter people than me. Mark. Dope, slope, go, oh, nope. Exactly. And if you stretch it, you can do so many. You don't have to stay on a 3-syllable word. You can go down to 1. You can stretch it into 4. I'm gonna blow. The reason that works is because isa, I'm gonna. It has that double jump. Isotope, gonna blow. Like it fits within 3 syllables. But it's actually 4. I'm gonna blow. Stethoscope, microscope, kaleidoscope. Yep. Try some dope. Lightning bolts. I started writing them down, and I was like, well, I'm going to be writing this one forever. So I didn't even try. I had written down a couple others where we didn't get to the end of all there could be, but we definitely got a lot. So many so that I made a whole song out of one rhyme. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll find it later. I go flipping pages and uncover all the nudie drawings. Don't want to do that on live. Lynn says, Double Z, you seem to be the smartest. He's not afraid to pipe up with his opinion and his facts and his knowledge that he can press down or pass down, whatever, because he is confident and he knows from experience. That's why we like Double Z. Because we're like, if we don't know how to do something, usually you've been there, done that, can help out. Very, I don't know what you call that. Supportive. Beanzo dipped. He was like, I'm out of here.
Lynn said fridge.
Fridge? That doesn't rhyme. That doesn't rhyme at all. Double Z.
The trick is to speak when you know and listen when you don't.
Right. Well, I mean, I definitely know I got that. I don't even know how I appear to people, but I feel like I appear dumb, and so I overcompensate for that. And I've noticed that it makes other people feel uncomfortable when I know what I'm talking about. As soon as I prove I know what I'm talking about, they're like, oh, hold on. This ain't a dummy we're dealing with, and I have to be all kinds of weird about it. I just know. Sorry. I don't know how I know. Sometimes I don't. If I don't, I'll ask questions. I don't care to look dumb. No question is a dumb question. And if you're going to act like it is, you're a bully. And I could be a bigger bully. I'm a rapper. Nah. That's funny, though. Smart is subjective. That's a good point. What is smart? Look at the who's that guy that talks? He talks like that all the time. Got a long beard. And he's like, life is just all about the riches. But what is rich? I never have money, but I'm still rich. Rich with love, rich with this, rich with that. Yeah, what is it? It doesn't pay the bills, does it, buddy? That dude gets paid to just talk about it. I watch enough of his stuff. I should know who he is, but I can't think.
I had an uncle. Oh, wait. Possibly Hinge. What is you talking about? Hold up. Lynn said possibly Hinge. What word are you rhyming with? I mean, that rhymes with fridge. Hinge rhymes with fridge. You got that. But what word are you rhyming with? Thanks, Double Z. Mark, I had an uncle who had a 140 IQ and came to our house and asked me at 16 years old if he should put water in his lawnmower.
Well, why? I gotta know more context to this. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, I was like thinking about IQs today, and I was like, man, I don't want to do an IQ test. There's so many ads for it. It's like, why don't you check your IQ to see if you're this, to see if you're that? Who cares? Why does it matter? What? That's not gonna get me a better job. Oh, your IQ is that? Okay, no skills and experience. All right, you're smart. Get in here. What good is being smart do? Knowing the truth is more of a burden than it is a blessing. Knowing the truth and not being able to tell it, man, this is a double-edged sword everywhere we go around here. Being smart has its benefits. It also has its disadvantages. For example, if you're not smart and your tire pops and you don't know how to take care of your own tire, then you're screwed. But if you do know how, then your disadvantage could be everybody wants you to take care of their tire that don't know how to do it. So your knowledge is expended and expected. It depends. There's all kinds of things that could work with, though. Double Z, anyone who can freestyle like you has a mind working on another level. You're quick with thoughts, and that's a talent that's hard to gain. I appreciate it. I guess. I don't know. I think it's just ambidextrous. Be able to use both sides of your body. No, I don't know. Sometimes I feel smart. Sometimes like, yeah, I'm pretty damn smart. And other times I'm like, okay, well, I'm the dumbest person to ever exist. That's facts. Lynn, hinge, fridge. You nailed it. Nailed it. I'm glad you chose to binge. Binge. You could twist things like friends. If it say friends. Fringe. Fringe, not fridge. That's a hard one to pronunciate if you were going to do a rap. You'd have to say something that was very obvious of what it was. Otherwise, they're going to be like, he could have said 3 different things right there. Especially if you don't have a good microphone. Mark, creative people have a higher IQ than a lot of people know. Yeah, that is. So, there's so many ads that tell me to take IQ tests. And I'm like, for what? For what? For what? What does that do? It's interesting. Lynn is dying. I am good with words at this point. I can confidently say I'm good at rhyming words. Doesn't necessarily make sense, but I'm good at rhyming words. Sometimes it's off the rails. Like, what is he talking about? There was a cat in a hat, and the hat went up the. You know? Dr. Seuss. Cringe, binge, ninja. Hey. Spin. Flinch. Grinch. Wrench. Stench. Those are near rhymes. We're almost done with the ramen. We're almost there. Not taking all night to eat a slice of pizza. Double Z. I'm gonna go check with Beanzo. He just went live. Gonna crash soon, and I missed him last night. Nice chatting with you, Seth. Hey, it was good to see you too, Double Z. Appreciate it. I didn't see his notification that he went live. We'll probably be getting out of here soon too. I mean, it's been an hour. It's pretty good. Last night or the night before, whenever I was live, it felt like it was taking forever to cross 2 hours. Every time I looked up, it was like 1:30. And I'm like, what? I swear we've been here all night. That was the night I was playing games. And I was just like chilling. I'm like, man, nobody's. Michelle ended up stepping in last minute and everybody came in. That was crazy. But, yeah, it took forever. Hey, I'll catch you later, Double Z. I appreciate you, man. Mark, you know I wrote all my songs. When I get some time, we have to sit down. That'd be cool. Manny was showing me songs that my grandpa wrote. And I asked her, I said, are any of the originals? Oh, no. What? How are none of these originals? How is it? There's a whole book of them. I wanted to see some originals. Tom from the Media Farm, he showed me his lyrics. I couldn't believe it. Some songs were 1 page long and like this big a font. And I was like, that's the whole song. Where's the rest of the lyrics? But it was like a 7-minute song, dude. And some lyrics are written like that. So it's very fascinating to me. I told you, bro. I literally told you. I'm always down to hang out and I'm always down and around. I stopped going over to Tom's though. That's basically done. I'm not doing the podcast no more. Lynn, love you, Seth. I gotta go say hi to Beans. Peace out. Later, Beans, old crew. Goose, if you're in a building. J Hook. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate you. I'll send you my lyrics sometime. Bet, dude, that'd be cool. You know, you could send me drum loops, guitar loops, sound loops. We can work remotely with music. I do that all the time. I try to find people to do that with. The guy I'm doing a song with from California, it's so cool. BandLab is like, do you know what BandLab is? BandLab is dope, bro. If you have an Android phone, you can get BandLab for free, and you can share your project with somebody else, and you can literally both work on it at the same time. And that's what I'm doing. So we're both working on the same project, and we don't even have to be in the same state. It's pretty cool. It's not FaceTime or anything. He's not real good at communicating. Neither am I. This is coffee with a bunch of sugar in it. Why? I don't know. Because I was drinking it earlier and I wanted to finish what I had in my room. Look at my 5-head forehead. I wrote and recorded all of my own loops and samples, keyboards, lyrics, bass. I know, man. That'd be wild. I don't know how to read music. I know tablature, and I play by ear, but I don't know how to read music. And I actually don't know how to write lyrics. I write them in the form of paragraphs. Just once in a grand while, I'll line things up, but I'm not good at lining syllable count up at all. If I did, it would be way better. I've noticed when I write on paper, I can like control how big the font is, you know? So I can fit the rhyme on the paper in one line and how it goes. And then the transition to the next flow is on the line below it. But on my phone, you can't just transform the size of the font just like that or easy at all. So it ends up just running on. And I'm lazy and I'm like, okay, well, if it's going to, I'm just going to write. I'm just writing. And it's just like, you just got to scroll through. I got my old phone. I could try. I don't even know if it's charged. I can show you the lyrics on there. It's crazy how I write lyrics, man. I made all that shit up before they had all this stuff. I don't know how to read either. Hey, okay. Well, I was going to say, if you wrote like, oh, you wrote and recorded all of them. Okay. I thought you meant like you wrote them in where it goes, timed it. Tom and his band, he's got a hell of a band. He really does. But how they play is so complex and crazy. Unfortunately, you can't really break down how he did it though, because I was asking, and it's more like they go in and solo with each other. They solo with what sounds good, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I like that. Let's keep that, and then work on to this." It's almost never the same. They just freestyle how they think the song is going to go, and it works, and they do a really good job. But it's not like hell. When I wrote for Senior Showcase, when I wrote a song that was just guitar, drums, and 2 vocals, it was a whole process of where like what broke where and how it went, and I ended up breaking it all down because we couldn't get a drummer and only having the guitar. But the guitar piece was written as like what it was supposed to be, not sheet music, but how it went. And I practiced that ridiculously, like till I had it the way it's supposed to go every time. And you wouldn't change it up. There'd be no soloing into it. There was no room to play because it was more like, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to go and do a solo because I'll mess it up. You know what I mean? And then I couldn't even control the second vocal. Mike was just, he was Mike. My buddy Mike. So there's a couple times in senior showcase I watched the video back and I'm like, ooh, why'd you do that, Mike? But I'm sure he thinks the same thing about me. Like, oh God, why is he singing like that? He sounds like a mouse getting ran over. When I write, it feels so good to write on paper with a really nice rolling pen. Hey, don't know how to read music. That's interesting. With a good pen, it's good. With a good pencil, it's good. I don't think I've ever thought about that though. Man, with them satisfying pens, it is really nice. It is really nice. I know what you're talking about there. It's just like, boy, I want to sign everything with this particular pen. It doesn't matter what paper it is. I miss music, but it has a lot of pain for me. Sometimes, as soon as I do really want to dork around some stuff, oh, but sometimes I do really want to dork around with some solos are lame, unless you're a lead guitarist player. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah. I don't. I can solo. It's not good. My guitar progression didn't get very far. It didn't stray from rhythm for sure. Because even when I wanted to be in a band, I was like, oh yeah, I'd rather do rhythm than solo. I'd probably be the best solo artist here, but I'd rather do rhythm because I know solo is a lot of pressure, and I don't want to do it. But all the reason I said that is because them kids back when I was in a band in high school, they didn't know what they were doing. They just owned guitars because they thought it was cool. Yeah, it was cool. That's why I was the manager of the band. Mark, a good pen for writing is like a nice type vagina. Yeah. Nice feet, a nice ride. Smooth ride. Man, speaking of that, I had one look at me tonight. Weird. It was weird. I was at the Goodwill and I was taking my time. I probably looked like a weirdo and I don't care because I got to integrate back into society. Being trapped in this room makes me feel like I'm not good at mingling with folks. And I went out there and there was a weirdo. He was mingling way harder than I was. He was just looking at stuff, but he was walking towards me all the time. And it's like, why you want to look at what I'm looking at right now? There's all kinds of shelving here. But anyways, off track. There's this girl. She walked by while he was there. That's why I say this. This dude was right in front of me and being weird. And I turned like this as she walks by. When she walked by, she was dead on staring on me. I right here and kept her head but it wasn't like a what are you doing or a mean look. It was more of very seductive or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, I didn't expect that. I was busy dealing with this dude. You just walked by staring at me like that. I'm like, how you doing? I didn't say nothing. I got weirded out. And I was like, what was I looking for? I think she totally gave me a look up and down. And I was like, well, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm going to run away. Life. Them kids, you getting old. I don't know. I don't know if it was or not. She looked like a mom. She really did. And yeah, it is so hard to tell, man. It is so hard to tell. I went to Timmy's wrestling tournament and I'm like, who's the mom and who's the daughter? I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like any of it. None of it. It's crazy. That's the world too. That's why I never did like it. I'd go to colleges if I wanted to be absolutely safe, or find somebody who was working, and then every time they're working, it's like, oh well, they can't. They have a reason to say no. Get them both, bruh. Nah, they work like that. I'll be the weirdo. You're a rock star. Ain't no rock star. Hollywood. You know, this is backwards in real life. But it's right to you, but it's backwards in real life. And the only way I know that is because it was facing the right way for me. And on there it looked backwards, and I was asking, is it backwards? And they said it was. So I was like, well, screw that, I could turn it around. That's pretty cool. How did you like LA? I didn't get to enjoy it. I really didn't get to enjoy it. I don't know if I would enjoy it. It was so hectic, so fast paced. Everywhere you went was a photo spot. Everywhere you went. Everywhere you went, there was people. Everywhere you went. And fast paced too. It wasn't like just people lingering and staying in one spot. No, it was people walking, people driving at 90 miles per hour, 6-lane roads going everywhere, businesses thriving. There's like a Burger King there's like 3 Burger Kings every block. Like Burger King, coffee shop, hotel, Burger King, coffee shop, hotel. They're like, what in the hell? Uber down there was so cheap to get food. And that's cool. That's cool. I like the big city vibe. Do not like to live there ever. I like to visit big city vibe and stay on the quiet side of town because I don't like people. And that was a lot. And then on top of that, I was with my sister. So my prime focus was to make her happy, and I didn't really have any expectation. I was like, I don't know what to do. I just want to do the contest and go home. But we were down there for 5 days or whatever, and I didn't know what to do. I never wanted to go to California. I never wanted to. I thought, ooh, it'd be cool to make it one day. Not I want to go so bad. It wasn't like that. So for me, it was panic, a lot, up until the day, and then like I said, making my sister happy was prime because she was having just as hard of a time. I actually had to man up in that situation because at first I was treating her like crap. We got into a fight. I ran away in LA. Like I ran down the road and didn't know where I was at. My phone died. I had to buy a charger. I had to go to a public park and charge my phone to call home, which was Dale. And they basically told me, like, go back to the Walmart that I was at and see if she's still there and pray to God. And she didn't leave. So it was wild, man. I wanted to go to the parks and just chill. I was like, there's too many people. There's just too many people. I can't do this. And I wanted to woosah, relax before the most important fucking shit of my life, apparently. And I couldn't. We ended up going to the Hollywood Hills Park because I begged. And the park that we went to, everybody in the fucking block wanted to go there. Every day, all the time. It was the busiest park in the world. It was not an easy hike. It was a horrible hike until you got to the flat part. And it was super busy. And from the moment of pulling in to parking to pulling out was hectic. So it was not enjoyable. We didn't get to stay at all. Didn't want to. It was wild. Oh. Hold up. San Diego is so much better. That's why I moved there instead of LA. San Diego is where Aaron Cairo's from. My favorite skater. And Braille Skateboarding, who I was going to go work with, but I never could afford the ticket down there, and then they shut down. If I would have got a job with Braille Skateboarding, man, I might have had a whole different life. He literally offered me a job. I emailed him. He's bigger than Tony Hawk, if you know. And I was talking to him. It was pretty cool. I wish I had been there with you all. I would have shown you some fun stuff. Probably, one of our... Yeah. I could talk shit, but I'm not going to. I wanted my vices too, but not as bad as my sister did. And so a prime target area of where we were going to go was not where I wanted to go. Ever. Mark, it's weird. Why do I keep saying it? I just read the names every time. It's weird when you're in a foreign space. Dude. And I haven't traveled since New York and Myrtle Beach, which was, I don't even know, 2015, something like that, back when I was with Ashley. Ugh. And I was fine with that because I was like working on the pipeline and working in cable and being a man, and I had a truck, and I was like, oh, I'll take us anywhere we want to go. I'm braver than brave. I don't care if we get lost, I'll figure it out, or I'm a man. And this time I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. What is this airport? Like, it was awful. You were at Griffith Park, most likely. This sounds very familiar. That's LA. Wherever we were was up in the hills, and it was pretty far away from the sign, I'd have to say. It was further away from the sign than the bus tour took us, which was crazy. And we didn't even get to see the sign in the park. We only got to see it on the tour. Where we went, it was supposed to be like right there on the other side of the mountain, but we literally had to scale up this mountain. This mountain was like this steep. You damn near had to climb it. It was hard. And you had to go for like 2-3 stories until you got to the top, and then it was perfectly flat all the way around the mountain. And then there was a road that went around that whole thing that was busier than dusk at 3:00 in the afternoon. Like, it was busy and hectic, and there's no smoking cigarettes out there anywhere that's safe. I mean, you probably could, but Manny did not feel safe, and she couldn't, and I smoked vape. I could just smoke wherever. Well, she was dying for one because of how hectic it was, and you couldn't smoke anywhere in that park. So as soon as we got there, we were leaving. It didn't help things. Was there an observatory? Yeah. Yeah, there was. It was on that road that I'm talking about. Velocity was good. Velocity Realms in the building. What was I going to... I forget. Oh. That's nothing too exciting. I was going to show you. I don't know how I could show you. But we were talking about smoking, and I am pretty proud of it. I'm still having a hard time with it, though. But it's been 41 days. If today is the 11th, it's been 41 days since I've had any nicotine. So that's cool. That's what I was thinking of. Hollywood sign is dope. Thank you. That's what we were just talking about. Me trying to see the real one in real life. I only got to see it on the tour, on the bus. I have video of it, though, because that was cool. I got to see it over the lake, which we weren't very close, but, man, that bus driver was cool. He was cool. He was like, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio's mom throws water at me all the time. He's just driving through these celebrities' backyard like, We almost went into this dude's house. He was like, "Oh, there's an open house. I wonder if we can go inside." And everybody on the bus was ready. We were like, "Let's do it. Let's do it." He's like, "Nah, not today. Not today." You liked Hollywood Hills. You hiked Hollywood Hills. Such a great hike. The flat spot on top of the hills. On top of the hills. Probably. That sounds about right. So it wasn't by the sign at all. We didn't see the sign anyway. From where it was. We thought it was there. I quit smoking 15 years ago. That's what's up, man. I'll tell you what. Vape is a different creature. It was hard. And then THC has also been a struggle too. THC is worse than nicotine, I'd say, because the reward system for THC is much larger than nicotine. Nicotine's reward system is a stress relief, a fake one. And like that's kind of it. Maybe like focus, maybe. When I was writing on the paper, there was certain things. It was like, what do you smoke for? And those things could be answered by other things, but it's like your excuse to smoke. And THC is way, way, way longer list, way longer, and it is the habit of smoking. Unless you're vaping, and if you're vaping it, then it's vaping. It's the habit of vaping, because you're still doing. If you chew it, it's the habit of chewing. You know what I mean? So it's that habit. And for me, it's smoking. And it's way harder to quit. And almost like, do I want to? The entire world tells you that there's no reason to. The entire world will tell you that. But there is a reason to. Many reasons. Been doing all right with it, though. Actually, pretty damn good. New music video? It will be tonight. Yes, I am dropping a new video tonight. Probably. We'll see. And it's not a music video. It's just a YouTube video. It's a very surprising video. I'm excited for it. It's a good one. And I think you'll like it. I think you might even get upset. I think it'll play with your emotions. I think it's that good. And it's not like good quality, it's just like good storytelling, you know what I mean? So I hope you enjoy it. It's not up yet because I went live before I did that, but it will be tonight. Mark said, I chewed 3 years after I quit smoking, and it was so much harder to quit. I can help you with that THC thing. Yeah, maybe. That's it. Well, chew is like, it's stronger nicotine, right? I don't know. That's interesting though, because vape, yeah, dude, vape was, you got to think about it. Vape is, you could do it right here. I couldn't light up a cigarette right here. I don't want to. I'd make my walls gross. I'd have to have an ashtray. I'd have to have a lighter. I'd have to have the cigarettes. I have to have all these things, and I have to do this, and I have to hold it the whole time because it'll burn something if I don't. If I just put it down, it's gonna waste. It's a whole process. A vape, pull it out, hit it, put it back. Done. Right here. Ain't gonna damage anything. So fucking hard. And so maybe I just answered my own question, because chew, you don't get all that. All you have to do is like spit in a cup. So you could do it inside. Makes sense. Do you know Eliotto? It actually sounds familiar for some reason. See you at Christmas dinner, yo. Hey, see you at Christmas dinner. You out? Good night. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I don't usually have anybody on here that I know other than like Beanzo in person. All these people I've never met in person yet. I've not had the honor. Man, my brain's not working. I'm about to get out of here too. He made that Sugar Crash song. Oh. Then probably. Yeah. I don't know what song you're talking about, but the name is super familiar. Super, super familiar. So I probably have her. It's like a TikTok trend or something. AML says, hey, what's good? What's good, AML? What's crack-a-lackin'? I'm just playing with my balls. Stress balls. This thing looks dirty already, but it's not. Well, I mean, is it though? It looks dirty. It's not dirty, but it looks it. Hey, watch this. Ah! Okay, it is dirty. It's because I'm playing with it so much. It was like brand new. This song was viral back in the day. Oh, okay. I probably do know it then. Nothing much. Love you, Seth. Hey, much love. Thank you. Oh, check this out. I gotta find it. Hang on. I got one of the Tesseracts off of Avengers. Oh, you totally ruined the illusion, man. Now there's a bunch of hair on it, but oh well. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I think it's cool. If you don't think it's cool, then that. Oh, this one. Okay, no, that one looks dumb. Yeah, that one looks dumb. Well, I want one. These are pretty cool, and they smell good. I've had this for probably a week, and it still smells good. That's pretty good. That's a better air freshener than you get in the car. It'll last longer than a week. It don't make the whole room smell, but it does. And it makes your hands smell. They are fun. I should sell these on my website as merch, like SEATH on it. It's an idea, folks. That's an idea. How could I market that? Oh, I don't even know. You know what I've noticed? YouTube taking over everything. Everything. Chocolate. You got the Feastables. Peanut butter cups. You got the Feastables. Sour Jolly Rancher candy or Sour Patch Kids, whatever. You got Joyride. Lunchables. You got Lunchies. I mean, YouTube is literally taking of the water. You got Curtis Jackson, you got Prime, you got all kinds of energy drinks. It's weird. It's weird. YouTube is the new elites. They're the elite's children. Seems like it. Velocity says I can make you a website. Do it. For free? I'll take it. Somebody said that they would make me a website, but they tried to charge me $20. And I said, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. Look at that. Look at that. Back to normal. Dang it. The more I drop it, the more it's not gonna be clean. It'd be pretty cool if I could make it grow on here, like. Whoa! Someone's gonna have a seizure. I didn't know I had all those. Kind of worked. What time is it? Oh yeah, bro, I'm out of here. It's late. I have a really bad internet connection. Oh, that sucks. I'm out of here anyway, but I appreciate you popping in. I need to post that video, and then I'm going to go to bed because it's late. I'll probably have another shitty day tomorrow. It is what it is, right? Peace, love, and positivity.